Hello gentlemen, investors and traders. Thank you very much for paying attention to our video review. Now we will look at the current fundamental indicators of the company Microsoft Corporation, ticker MSFT. This review was created using information that was current as of April 22, 2024. By classification GURU.Markets organization Microsoft Corporation belongs to the subcategory Soft Development. 12 companies are participating in the assessment. This is more or less representative. Let's start with summary information about the company. A little further we will look at each indicator in more detail. If you want, you can pause it. We invite you to take a closer look at each of the corporation's indicators. Access to the table with the classification of tickers is free and free. Market capitalization of the company Microsoft Corporation is $2,965.64 billion. And the market capitalization of the subcategory is $3,129 billion. Microsoft Corporation accounts for a share of 94.783%. This is the main leader of the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is estimated at $237.82 billion. The subcategory's balance sheet capitalization is $251 billion. Microsoft Corporation accounts for a share of 94.586%. Having compared the occupied shares of exchange and balance sheet capitalization, we see the following. Share Microsoft Corporation in the subcategory in case of market value assessment is 94.783%. Balance sheet capitalization is 94.586%, which is 0% less than the share of market capitalization. Assessment of the organization's share of market and balance sheet capitalization of the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. Overall company assessment Microsoft Corporation will be presented at the very end of the video. Please review the progress of the analysis in full. The analyzed organization's financial liabilities amount to $111.777 billion. Debt-to-book capitalization accounts for 47% of capital. Score for the company's financial obligations. Good, 1 point. The balance of the company's stock market value to profit corresponds to 36.1. With an average in the subcategory of 37.5, this is 4% lower than in the subcategory. Assessment of the market price to its profit ratio in comparison within the subcategory. Good, 1 point. Profit for the last 12 months amounted to $82,541 million. Forward earnings for the coming 12 months are tentatively expected to be $96,923 million, which is 17.4% more than the current figure. Assessment of expected future profit indicators in comparison with companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's value-to-revenue ratio is 13. The average for the subcategory is 12.6. This is 3% higher than in the subcategory. Assessment of the company's market price to its revenue in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Tolerable, 0 points. Revenue for the last 12 months was $227,580 million. Projected revenue for the next 12 months is expected to be $267,240 million. And this is 17% more than at the current moment. Assessment of the estimated future sales volumes in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. If you are interested in this analytics. In this case, please subscribe to us and click on the bell. It's free for you. You will greatly help the development of this project. Thank you for your valuable subscription. The margin is 36.3%, with an average for the subcategory of 33.6%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 2.6%. Profitability assessment in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's share in terms of the number of subcategory personnel is 68.973%. This is 37% less than the share of market capitalization. This fact reflects the imbalance in the company's market value. Microsoft Corporation, probably towards revaluation. The amount of capital per employee of the organization is $13,419,000. Whereas for the subcategory $9,765,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 37.4%. Estimation of the amount of market capital of the company per employee in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Tolerable, 0 points. The amount of profit per company employee is $373.5 thousand. Average in the subcategory, $260.3 thousand. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 43%. Estimation of profit per individual employee of the company in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The share of revenue for each employee of the company is $1,030,000. By subcategory $774,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 33%. Estimation of the share of revenue for each employee of the company in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The volume of short transactions was 0.8%, with an average for the subcategory of 4.3%. This is a short squeeze risk indicator. Technical indicator RSI, 14, shows a level of 33% for the company Microsoft Corporation. Whereas in the subcategory this level is approximately 36%. Technically, stocks in the subcategory are valued roughly the same as stocks Microsoft Corporation. Comparing the movement of the company's stock price Microsoft Corporation and subcategory companies. We see that over the past 12 months the company's shares Microsoft Corporation showed dynamics of 38.4%. Against the price dynamics for the subcategory 37.8%. This does not clearly indicate anything, but this fact must be taken into account. Overall result: 3.5 out of 10 points. The average result for the subcategory is 1.5 points. If you look broadly, within the stock market as a whole, we can note that the average result for the market in the aggregate is 0.3 points. Against the score of 3.5 points from Microsoft Corporation. Let's go to the order table, which is available to you. The link is in the pinned comment. The order table contains all previously made decisions by the stock valuation information and reference system GURU.Markets. Access to the order table is free and open. Link in pinned comment. Based on the analysis of the company Microsoft Corporation. Information system GURU.Markets. The decision was made. Do not open an order due to Microsoft Corporation not the most undervalued company in the subcategory. Thank you all for watching to the end and for using the information and reference system GURU.Markets. You are all the coolest audience.